Welcome back. Today we're reacting to the top 10 biggest animals in the world. Fuck me, this is loud.
Welcome back to another video about animals. You just can't get enough of them, and there are always new things to learn about the animal kingdom. Whether big or small, scary
That
or
is
cute,
too big a
passive or
spider,
aggressive,
man.
animals can be studied in many different ways. So I hope you're ready to learn more about them. In today's video, I'll be introducing you to the world's 10 biggest animals of all time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Watch the video about the 10 biggest animals in the world.
Let's just skip past this bit then. The who?
Number 10. Paraceratherium.
Paraceratherium. That sounds like a tablet.
Elephant wasn't included in the world's biggest animals.
Oh my god,
Well,
look at
today
him.
I'm giving you
Oh
something
my
even
god.
bigger than the elephant, and it's not the mammoth. I'm talking
That's
about
a dinosaur.
Paraceratherium, which holds the title of being the largest land mammal that has ever lived.
They're not all gonna be dinosaur
They
stuff, are
stood
they?
at a tower
Or like
of
animals that are
70
alive
meters tall,
now.
which makes them taller than modern-day giraffes. And they weigh between 33 and 44,000 pounds. This makes them almost 3 times heavier than the heaviest elephants we have today.
Jesus Christ.
Just like elephants, they were not an immediate threat to other animals or
They
humans.
look cool.
because
And
they
have some
were
cool
herbivores.
CGI as well.
But with a size that big, I'm sure they were pretty intimidating. And they kept predators at a distance.
Oh, for sure,
It
for
seems
sure.
like they went extinct when the landscapes in Central Asia started to transform, making it hard for the Paraceratherium to find the means to survive. I do wonder what it would have been like to see one of these in the wild, but I'm sure we would have been able to spot them from very far away regardless.
I'd imagine so.
Number
Number 9. What's next?
The whale shark.
The whale shark.
And here's
Oh,
one that we
shark pog.
previously saw on
Shark Pog.
The whale shark. So let me refresh or introduce you to some facts about this impressive animal. First of all, the whale shark is the largest fish in the world. That's right, although its name implies otherwise, this animal is not a whale,
Oh my
but it
god.
is indeed a fish. The name is simply a reference to its massive size, and if you haven't seen one yet, you'd probably think it is a whale.
Nope.
They can reach a size of 14 meters long and can weigh up to 41,000 pounds. They're known for
How
having
much?
long lives, and some of them make it to 150 years.
You know what, right? The size of some of these fish, sharks, whales, even some dolphins, some of them are just like, they're just gargantuan. We haven't even discovered 10% of our sea yet. We've like 5, 6, 7% at most of our planet's oceans. It just like it bewilders me how much we haven't explored yet. Obviously because of the water pressure for going down too deep. Even the Challenger submarines can't go down too deep. But the things they find, the shit they find down there. Imagine you go down to the deepest depths of the ocean on the surface. What could be walking around down there? There could be like 50-foot crabs just scuttling around like it's no one's business, and they just think it's a normal day out. But actually, we've just discovered the world's biggest fucking crab. Oh, I don't like the sea at all. It does my head in. It makes me nervous.
Number 8. LEEDSICHTHYS. While the whale shark is the largest fish in today's world, it is not the
Doesn't
largest
sound like
fish
something
in
that'd be too big.
There's a fish that was larger, and that's the LEEDSICHTHYS. But it's actually not far from the size of the whale shark.
That's like No Man's Sky
Older estimates
graphics.
stated that a LEEDSICHTHYS could be about 27 meters long. However, later studies have shown that they might have only been around...
Did you say 27 meters? That does me. It took me a second to catch on to. 27 meters. You taking the piss?
Also, they were heavier, weighing about 43,000 pounds.
Oh my
And
god.
just like the whale shark, the LEEDSICHTHYS
You can
plankton, shrimp, jellyfish, and any small creature that got stuck in its mouth. I kinda wish we had the LEEDSICHTHYS
No
today,
way.
but at least we still have the whale shark, which
That
is
would be
pretty
able to
cool.
feed an entire
Number
village.
7.
Oof.
KRONOSAURUS.
KRONOSAURUS. Oh, that's like a crocodile fish. That is. That looks sick. You see the front teeth in that.
Actually, that's kind of a debatable subject. Let's move on from that one. The
Hey,
animal
what?
I have here, though, considered once as the largest pilosaur ever,
Look at him
is
ribs,
believed to
man.
have ruled at the top of the food chain.
Oh my god, that looks
KRONOSAURUS.
crazy.
Named after the Greek god Kronos, who ate his own children, was a very intimidating predator.
I
It could be about
cool.
10 meters tall and weighed something between 30 to 40,000 pounds. It would prey on all sorts of creatures, including
Oh,
fish, squids, and
screw
even
that,
other
man.
pylosaurs and
Stuff that.
ichthyosaurs. With such an intimidating reputation and a name, I'm sure the KRONOSAURUS didn't have to worry
I've seen
about
that
other
somewhere.
animals out there.
Oh my god,
Number
that
6.
is huge.
TITANOBOA. You might remember the anaconda
Ooh, I
and the
love
python, the
snakes.
largest snakes in
We
the
have a
world
snake in
today.
that vivarium with the
These
light
two
on
are
behind
so
us.
small compared to their very large ancestor, the TITANOBOA. This big snake, which could be as long as a school bus, lived in the South American rainforest about 60 million years ago. With about 13 meters of length, the snake was not just long, but it was also
that is
quite wide.
scary.
It would have to squeeze into your door for you if it came to find you in your house today. It's estimated that this big snake weighed about 2,500 pounds, which makes it half as heavy as a giraffe.
Holy
Don't think you
shit.
could have just picked up this snake and take it home as a pet, or toss it away like some people do when they find snakes in the wild. This snake was pretty much like any other big animal today, and it was better to leave them alone. Number 5.
And have you seen those like giant albino snakes? Like the 30-foot long yellow and white ones with like the red eyes. They're gorgeous. I went to a pet shop a couple weeks ago to get some daylights, some of the big white lights, these strips for ping and pong. And they had some small albino snakes in there. They were maybe like 3, 4 to 5 foot long. They had a few there. Bloody gorgeous animals, honestly. I love reptiles so much. They're my favorite breed, my favorite species of animal. Like mammals, yeah, they're sick, like dogs and cows and that. But reptiles, ever since I got ping and pong, they've just held a special place in my heart. They are like some of the most loving creatures you'll ever own, reptiles. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, they're all scaly and some of them are slimy and oh. Trust me, gain a reptile's trust, gain its love, and you will never want a different pet in your entire life.
The Megalodon.
The Megalodon! Oh, yes. All right.
The Megalodon, the largest shark ever in the
I know the Megalodon.
franchise. Not only was it the largest shark
They
in the
are
world,
just
but it's also one of the
crazy,
largest vertebrate
honestly.
predators ever. How intimidating can that be? Just think about this. The white shark, which is the current largest shark in the world today that's carnivorous. It can grow as long as 20 feet long and weigh as much as 7,000 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
However, the Megalodon was easily 3 times bigger in size and could be 15 times heavier than its modern-day relatives.
Wow.
With such
Like,
a large
they are
size and
fat
predator
bastards,
instinct,
honestly.
this animal
Oh
was
my
likely
God.
at the top of its food chain, and it probably fed from dolphins and maybe even whales. The animal went
Jesus.
extinct more than 1 million years ago, but some people like to think that the Megalodon is still out there in the deep ocean or the Mariana Trench or something like that.
If it
I
was,
guess
that'd be
Hollywood has
sick.
really put some
Honestly, that'd be
crazy
sick.
ideas in our heads, or maybe they know something that we don't.
Yeah, I got a bare fear of the sea. I don't know if I told you guys before, but I used to do like surfing and bodyboarding when I was like 13, 14. And once my dad took us down to the beach to go do it. And I went into the sea and I stepped on what I believe was a crab. And ever since then, I think since that day about 6, 7 years ago, I have not stepped foot in the sea. I walk across the beach. You know, I walk on the sand, or if the tide goes out, I look in rock pools. But I do not, and I will never again go in the sea.
Number 4. The Spinosaurus.
I'm a
Those who made a really great
Spinosaurus.
job at bringing
Alright.
awareness of prehistoric animals. For that reason, thanks to movies like
Oh,
Jurassic
they are
Park and
big
Jurassic
boys.
World, we know a bit more about dinosaurs and other animals that are now extinct. And while some of the portrayals are exaggerated, we at least learn the names and some interesting characteristics of these species. That's the case of the Spinosaurus, a dinosaur
Massive,
that you probably
innit?
remember
It's
from the
just
Jurassic Park
massive.
movies
Yeah,
from
I
the
remember it.
90s.
Yep.
They were the largest carnivore dinosaurs on Earth. They could be about 18 meters, and in fact, at 1.8 meters long, their head alone was the size of a human being.
Jesus
And those spines on their backs were
Christ.
about 2 meters high. Even though they
Imagine
were so
that.
big, they didn't feed from any
Chasing
large
you.
animals. Their diet
Oh my
consisted
God.
of fish and sharks that they could eat with their serrated teeth. Their ability to swim made it easier for them to get this kind of food.
They could swim as well.
Number
Fuck that.
3.
Oh my God.
Argentinosaurus.
The Argentinosaurus. Oh, Angara Messi. That's Lionel Messi if he was a dinosaur. He's like a fucking brontosaurus.
Animal that lived on land that was even bigger than those two. It's the Argentinosaurus, which is known as the
God.
king of sauropods, which, let me remind you, are not dinosaurs. The Argentinosaurus was in fact
That
not
is
just
just
large,
so
but also
cool.
the longest one to live on land. It would
my
take these
God.
animals about 40 years to reach adulthood, which gives them plenty of time to gain those 200,000 pounds needed to be a healthy
200,000
It's
pounds.
estimated that their daily
Oh
diet
my
needs an intake of 100,000
God.
calories, which is like eating 300 muffins in one single day.
You're just gonna brush past that fact. 200,000 pounds. What is it even equal to? 200,000 pounds is equal to 90,718.474 kilograms. I'm only 65 kilograms, so let me just do some mathematics for you. The ARGENTINOSAURUS was about the same weight as 1,500 billies. Oh my god, that is big.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Shastasaurus.
That's SHASTASAURUS. Oh my god, you see what you just said to that dinosaur?
In fact, we've even mentioned it in our video about 10 animals that were scarier than dinosaurs. Some people have said that the Liapleurodon was the largest aquatic reptile to ever exist. But even though it was quite big and intimidating, it was not really the largest one.
Imagine you're going for a dip and you see one of them things swimming around. Oh my god.
An animal that was not that scary.
What the hell is that tail?
But was definitely big. It was about
like a
20 meters
sword.
long and
Oh my
weighed
god.
around 80,000 pounds.
80,000
It's almost as big as
eyes.
the sperm whales we have today. However, the Shastasaurus was a toothless reptile and it had a very small jaw, which suggests that it probably fed by sucking things like a vacuum.
I saved the best for last, but really worked.
Number 1.
What?
The blue whale.
The blue whale. That thing
That's
roams
right,
the
once
earth
again, we have
today.
the blue whale
Oh.
It's really impossible to keep this animal out of
I
the
mean,
spot.
yeah, there's
This
no way it
animal
wasn't
has
anything
been,
else, is
still
there,
is,
you
and
know?
hopefully will always be the largest animal in the world. I mean, I wouldn't like to see any animal larger than this, but it would be quite interesting.
Oh my
The blue
god.
whale can reach a weight of 180 tons and a size of up to 30 meters long. That's about the size of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is already one
my
monumental work of
God.
architecture. Us humans are just really, really tiny next to this thing. I mean, you think elephants are big. Well, the tongues of the blue whales alone are as heavy as an elephant.
Oh
Also, the
my
hearts of
god.
these big mammals can be as heavy as a car. And you'd think with such a big size they would feed from big animals, but their main diet consists
They eat
of
like
tiny
plankton, don't they?
from a
Yeah.
shrimp called krill.
Yeah, they eat
They're
plankton and
decent
crow.
swimmers moving at 30 kilometers per hour, and with
They're
that impressive
quick.
size, I'm
Okay,
surprised
no.
that they can move that fast.
How big that
And
thing
just in
is,
case you've
man.
forgotten, or perhaps you don't even know it yet, whales are not fish. They are mammals.
Yep.
Just like dogs, bears, and other hairy animals you see around, and just like those animals, baby whales also need their milk. They can drink up to 600 liters of milk each day, gaining about 90 kilos of weight on a daily basis during their first year of life.
Jesus
That explains
Christ.
how they reach their large size in adulthood.
Apparently, well, no, not apparently. When a whale shoots water up, it stinks. Apparently, like, well, no, I say apparently, it reeks. From what I've heard, it does not smell good at all.
The number of blue whales have been decreasing due to the
My
threats of whale
God,
hunters,
the
so we
size
hope
of
that
these
does
things is
change in the
incredible.
future, as these
I'd
are
love to
such
see one
beautiful
day.
creatures.
Like in the
And honestly, I don't
in the
think we
world,
want to see
even like.
another animal on this list go extinct, even when their size is so big that it can send chills down my spine.
Well, there we go. That was the top 10 biggest animals in the world. I actually forgot about the blue whale until it came up. So, but when you think about it, there is nothing else that's going to top that, is there? So that has been the video. I hope you enjoyed. Do you agree with this list? If you do or don't, leave your thoughts in the comments section down below the comment. Yes, leave a comment. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new and if you enjoyed the video as well. And with that said, I have been BDFO18. Thanks so much for watching the video. I'll see ya in the next one. Goodbye.